It's in international law that you have the right of armed resistance against occupation. That's there in the law. You legally cannot classify them as terrorists. And anyone who calls them that is a joke. Anyone who calls them that in Gaza is a joke. When you say that, you are saying that you do not respect international law. And I think that what I think is more important, my own feelings, Ben Shapiro, are more important than the facts. When you take that position, because factually, legally, you have the right, they have the right to armed resistance, legally. Any other position is a lie.
Melanin falls under the same category. It is a belief, not a reality. Melanin is not a mineral. Okay. Melanin is a word that was used to describe a certain biological function. But that particular identification is a European identification of what they think activates those neurons in our body that makes us black. But when you break down our body, our biological structure, melanin has no place. It's not to be found. What is found in the body that is attributed to melanin is carbon. Carbon not only determines the quality of life in black folks, carbon determines the quality of life in every living plant that exists that is natural. If carbon is absent, there's no life.
Food is a weapon. They said when you sell real weapons and arms, you control armies. When you control food, you control society. When you control seed, you control life on earth.
When Russia goes into Ukraine, it is called the Russian invasion. When the US goes into Iraq, it is called a global war on terrorism. How does that work? Because the American media has worked over time to tell the world that this is for the global good. That is what soft power, that is what media presence gives a country. If you don't have it, your intentions will be questioned and your reach will always be limited. And let me add here, in today's information age, battlefields are not actually fields anymore. They're here in the mind, right? There's a battle of ideas. In the global battle of ideas, we are sitting on the sidelines. I think that's also true for India. I think we have to build a credible and impactful global media presence. We have to build that up.
China says the United States is the biggest source of world chaos and the greatest threat to international stability. Please follow and support the page so that we can continue reporting events and incidents from inside.
Alright guys, these are the evil things Muammar Gaddafi did to his people. He gave them free healthcare, he gave them free electricity, he gave them free education. Yes guys, you're seeing everything.
What I'm about to show you, your mind will be blown. You're going to be blindsided. Every single Israeli prime minister has a fake name. Do you know that? I was just talking about Ben Gurion. Do you know what his original name is? It's Grun. G-R.
They want to be described as honorable even when they are horrible. They acquire things which they have not worked for. They promise us things that they know they will never deliver. And there is no shortage of such men and women in the African continent.
Well, there is no right wing or left wing in the United States politically. There's the right lane and the left lane on the same one-way road. But both of those lanes and that same road all go to the same destination. Maybe there's a fast lane and a slow lane, but they both go to the same place. And that place is certainly not your liberation or your freedom or justice. So what you need to be is on a different road. If you want to reach that destination, the destination of freedom and liberation and justice, you need to be on a different road. But I'm afraid at this point, socially, politically, economically, and every other kind of way, culturally, the Rubicon is already in your rearview mirror. And that road that you're on has no U-turn.